Hey YouTube, I'm Bearded Dragon 354. Today I'm going to be doing a little update video on one of my juvenile bearded dragons. So, this is Whitestone. He is a very sweet, mellow bearded dragon. It is right now, like, probably 7 in the morning, so he's pretty calm. He is shedding right now, and that's what all this color changing is. He's a pretty fancy bearded dragon. He has like more than a few colors. He probably has like 10, 15 colors surrounded on his body. He has this weird DNA design on him. And you can see under the shed. I don't know if you can see on the camera. I'll get him. So he kind of has like that DNA twist. And yeah, so he's really sweet. Like, he kind of eats whatever he can, and he pretty much loves to come out and play. He does not love to take baths. Like, I've been trying to bathe him for the last 15 days while he's shedding, and then he's kind of refusing to it. He one time he jumped out. Like, he actually jumped out of the tub. Even though like it had pretty high walls, he just jumped out. And then I had to get him, put it back in his tank. And as you can see, he's shedding right there. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but he is. Yeah, he's really sweet. He's nice and fancy. I think he sees himself on the camera. And I think he's scared of that. Like, he thinks it's another bearded dragon. But yeah, he kind of likes his setup. On most setups that I give him, he's usually in like 1 or 2 spots, because like that's when I just like learned how to do bearded dragons. Now I do this fancy setup with like a tiny bit of wet excavator, a ton of dry excavator, like 3 substrates mixed. For a juvenile bearded dragon, it's smart not to do sand, but because of how strong and big this guy is, I'm using ReptiFresh, excavator, and ReptiSand combo, because it makes a nice burrowing layer, and the ReptiFresh makes all the smell go away. So I gave him this rock up here, because he's usually up there a lot, to rub against so he can get his skin off. And he usually rubs against like other things that are not as rough as one of these stack stones. So I just put it up there. It really can't fall. It's pretty sturdy. And he also has a bunch of other stones down here. One of them's kind of rotting, so I gotta take that thing out. And he has 2 hot spots. He has 115 to 120, and then a 105 to 110. Both of them are basking areas. This one up here is covered by a ceramic heat dome, and then I have a Power Sun UV and a lamp fixture by Zoomed, and it's pretty much pretty basic. I mean, they're set up really easy. It probably took me about, let's say, 5-10 minutes to set this up. But like, because I've been doing it for a long time, like, it gets easier. Like with my leopard gecko, I just had to keep on experimenting, and then I found something that I liked. So that's kind of what you gotta do with a bearded dragon. Like, I mean, on some websites they say to have paper towel and a basking site, and that's it. Yeah, that's like no, that's not it. You gotta have branches for them to climb on, a hide at least. So I have that basking platform down there. It's also a hide. And it's covered in excavator, so it can't get any light into it. And I have some excavator molded back there. But yeah, like, it's a pretty basic setup. And I left the background in there because he will climb it frequently. He's probably not going to do that right now, but he climbs it all the time. It's pretty neat. I mean, it's all styrofoam, and it's carved out with like probably knives and colored really well. But Whitestone's like a really sweet, well-bred bearded dragon. His younger sister actually passed away through a virus that has been contagious through all of my pets. And now I think my bearded dragon, Whitestone, and my leopard gecko both have it, but they, I think, both fought it. So my leopard gecko's already lived a long time. I think Whitestone's going to live until like probably 5 years, maybe 5-6 more years, but I don't know if any longer because he has the virus. He will probably get to the full size before his younger sister did, because his younger sister unfortunately passed away. And I'm using one of these probes to take the temperatures hooked up to a compact top. That's what I like about the Exoterra stuff. So now I'm actually going to take the temperature. I'm going to make my little design thing. I just do this when I want to like wrap it around, and then I can just take the temperature like up there. So the temperature is rising pretty fast. So 83. It just keeps on rising until it heats up, and then. So ZoomIt tells us one thing. It's a temperature guard, and it pretty much lets you control the temperature. It can be used from a under tank heater, a ceramic heat emitter, a heat bulb, anything pretty much. And yeah, the temperature is rising up there. I just keep it on regular temperature, and then I just have it going 24 hours, and then the 2 daylights are on timers, and then yeah, that's pretty much it on his setup. And yeah.